This screencast is an introduction to process costing and is intended to help you get ready for this week's lectures on Chapter 8. We will cover process costing basics, the use of equivalent units, and also how to apply weighted average and FIFO inventory to process costing problems. The important insight in process costing is that you often need to determine equivalent units. And the insight for equivalent units is really no more difficult than the idea that 2 glasses half full are equivalent to 1 glass completely full. And then we can apply this to 5 glasses, a third full, or 13 glasses, an eighth full, whatever. But the idea is that partially completed units have to be turned into an equivalent number of completed units. In order to get the most out of the lectures, it's important to refresh your understanding of weighted average and FIFO cost flow assumptions. So here's a very simple inventory problem, and what I would like you to do is determine the value of the ending inventory and the cost of goods manufactured, first using weighted average methods and second using FIFO methods. One of the things that will make this chapter much easier is that I'm going to give you essentially a recipe for how to solve these problems. So here are the steps. Keep track of the physical units, in other words, the units without regard to how complete or incomplete they are. Turn physical units into equivalent units. Then apply your weighted average or FIFO cost flow assumption, and you're done. Here is an example of one of the longer problems that we will do in class, and the goal here is to value the ending inventory and the cost of goods manufactured. If possible, you should be able to do this problem using both weighted average and FIFO methods. Here's a second problem that, if we have time, we will go over in class, and once again we will do it both on a weighted average and FIFO basis, and the object, of course, is to determine the value of ending inventory and the value of cost of goods manufactured.